Hey guys, so I'm here today with an updates video. I'm going to be telling you guys about some of the guinea pig medical problems that have gone on in the past month, and I'm also going to be showing you my fish, which I've had for a while, but I realized I've never shown you guys them. So, let's get into this video. Okay, so the first medical update was with Charlotte, and this month she actually had her second UTI, which is a urinary tract infection, and we did not have to bring her to the vet for this, although you would normally, in any other circumstance, have to bring her to the vet. I'll first start off with the symptoms. She had blood in her urine, which is a big indicator, and she was also, a little bit lethargic, starting to lose her appetite. We caught her at the beginning, unlike the last time she had her UTI. So, we pretty much had some Baytra left, and it has a long best before date, so it was still good. And we also had their same, how much you're supposed to give them. So she was pretty much the same weight as she was the last time when she had her UTI. So we just gave her some of the Baytril and followed the instructions, and it actually went away, which is great. It wouldn't have been a huge problem if we had given it to her and it turned out to be a stone or something, because that was pretty much what we were going on the last time when we brought her to the vet and the vet gave us the Baytril. She did not know whether it was a UTI or a stone. It could have been either, but she was thinking it was a urinary tract infection, so she gave us the medication, and if that didn't work, then to bring her back to the vet and we'd have to go on from there. So that's what we pretty much did this time. So we did save a vet bill that way, but really in any other circumstance you'd have to take them to the vet, so that's not a way to get out of taking your guinea pigs to the vet or anything. Okay, so the second medical injury was actually with Marble, and Marble had an eye injury this month. So, what happened, I'll start you from the very beginning. I came home and I saw that Marble's eye was very squinty and very watery, which really concerned me since problems with the eye can be symptoms of many different problems, but from the get-go I really did think it was an eye injury because she had no other symptoms. She was pretty much acting normally, other than she had a hard time seeing out of that eye. That was pretty much it. So the next day we made a vet appointment, and while I was looking at her, I saw something actually coming out of her eye. So I took some dull-ended tweezers and very, very, very carefully, I actually pulled out a piece of hay that was 1.5 centimeters long, and it was bent. First off, I don't recommend you sticking tweezers in your guinea pig's eye unless you feel comfortable with that guinea pig and you make sure that you're able to grab it. Just because if the guinea pig accidentally moves and your tweezers poke them in the eye, there could be some really serious problems brought on by that. So I wouldn't suggest just sticking tweezers through your guinea pig's eye. It's not a good idea. But with this situation, I could see that I could actually pull it out, and I ended up doing so. So we still took her to the vet, obviously, since you don't know what type of problem happened while the hay was in the eye, and the vet did a staining, and she noticed, sorry if you hear digging, that's actually Toffee digging at newspaper, but the vet noticed that half of the protective outer layer of her eyeball was pretty much scratched off, and that's not really deep. It's not too bad, actually. So the vet just gave us some of these antibiotic eye drops. I just have them right here to show you. And these were just pretty much meant to moisturize her eye and keep it moisturized so that it can heal properly. So I don't know how well it's going to focus. It's probably not focusing very well, but this is what the eye drops looks like. It's just a regular eyedropper thing. They're actually pretty easy to put into Marble's eye. She was pretty good. She was a strong girl. And within a week or so, her eye was completely back to normal, and there doesn't seem to be any type of effect led on by that injury. It was, I don't know, it seems fine now. And Marble's eyes, all good. So, Pebbles is just so cute. She's distracting me. Look at the little girl. You guys don't get to see her very often since she's still quite skittish, but that's what the beautiful girl looks like. So yeah, Marble is back to normal completely, and all is good with the guinea pigs. One change I have made to the cages, one thing that I actually hope will prevent injuries like that from happening again, is putting their hay rack back to normal, which is doing it vertically instead of horizontally. For around a month, I'd say, I've had it horizontally. But I actually think that's what brought on the eye injury, since for the past 2 years I haven't had one. It may have just been a fluke, but I do notice when it is horizontally, the guinea pigs tend to put their head right under the hay rack and pull down on the hay, so all those little fine pieces kind of fall on their head or near their eye. And what I think happened with Marble is that she tried to blink to get it off, but it ended up just lodging into the top of her eye socket or something like that. Not like sticking it, but just getting stuck in there, and every time she blinked, you know, kind of like a windshield wiper. So I've changed the hay racks back like this way, and I just think this is an alternative way to put your hay rack, and I think it's a lot safer and prevents eye injuries. And I know it's kind of hard to see, I don't think you can see her very well, but Pebbles did actually get a haircut. The pieces of hair that were falling over her eyes, they got really, really long, and they were actually covering her eyes, so I just gave them a little trim. I'm not a very good hairdresser, so her haircut was kind of choppy and didn't look so great, but it keeps her a lot cooler, I think, and she can see now. So that is all with the guinea pig updates. I have one more update up here in the pet room to show you, and then I'm going to go and show you the fishies. Okay, so the one update that I have is that Hercules has actually moved back into the pet room since it's getting a lot warmer here very quickly. So he doesn't need the heating vent or anything like that. He's at a perfect temperature, and he's just on top of Toffee's cage. He just sits right there, and Hercules is doing very well. He loves running on his bucket wheel. He just loves it so much, and he actually took a mealworm from my fingers for probably one of the first times in a long time, since he doesn't really like socializing with me that much, and he is shy, but I just kept my finger there a long time until he finally put up the courage and took the mealworm out of my fingers, which was great. So that is all that is going on with Hercules. I will now go and show you the fish. Here's just a quick Toffee update. How you doing, buddy? Eh? You want to say hello? Hello. You're so cute. You're so cute. Give a smile. Give a smile, Toffee. No? Okay. Okay, so here is the aquarium. It's not the cleanest right now, although it was cleaned. It has a bit of algae growing, but I thought I would show you the fish. So, if you see these little guys with the red heads and the little striped tails, they are rummy-nosed tetras. They school really well, as you can see. And then if you see those guys right there, they have like red eyes and the black and white tail. They are red-eye tetras. And I have 6 of the rummy nose and 5 of the red eye. I had 6, but one died unexpectedly. I still don't know why it died, but it did. So, yeah. And the aquarium pretty much kind of still looks the same. I'm hoping to add a few more plants, hopefully live plants. And the only other fish I'm planning on adding is an algae eater. I don't think I'm going to add any more schools of fish or anything, just because I like it kind of empty, and I think it gives these guys a lot of space to roam around. So, yeah, that is the fish. I think their coloring goes well together, really. Well, yeah, it does go well together, but some people have a hard time, like, deciphering between them since they kind of look the same, since they both had reddish type heads and black and white tails. But I guess that's just the type of fish I'm attracted to. So yes, that is the fishy. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed being updated on all of the pets. They just want these little homemade treats. I made them. Yum, yum, yum. And I will see you all soon.